First of all, thank you for taking out time out of your evening and joining this session today. So today's agenda is to give you all a demo or a sneak peek into the upcoming Industry 4.0 and AI in Smart Manufacturing course that Tata is offering starting from the 9th of Feb. So most of you might be already aware about the course, and you are here to know that what's to come next. And some of you might not be. Still, you will get all the information required about all the sessions that will happen during the course, what all topics will be covered, the faculty members who will be taking this session, what is the process of applying for the course, etc. Also, the different kinds of certifications associated with the course. So today we have Mr. A.N. Chandramouli, who is one of the esteemed faculty for this course, and he will be taking a session while the course, and he has also uh, volunteered to help us do this curtain raiser session to give a demo into what's to come. So he is an expert with more than 4 decades of experience in the fields of machine tools, automation, and industrial operations, uh, driving smart manufacturing and Industry 4.0 adoption, which is absolutely in alignment with what the course offers and what all of you are here to learn about. So, over to you, sir, requesting you to start with the session.
Thank you. Some few words from Nidhi also will be of great help for me. Our COO, Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Nidhi, please go ahead.
Thank you, Srishti. I think just in terms of setting the context, the very few things that I really want to say is that one, this is a curtain raiser to a larger program. It's a 12-part series on Industry 4.0 and AI for smart manufacturing. And I do think that it's a course that is very carefully curated and something that is the need of the hour. So I hope that all of you can, not only join the 12-part series yourselves, but you can also hopefully invite your friends and colleagues to be a part of the program and benefit from it. Also, in case you have any clashes with time, it is not mandatory to join all 12 sessions. But yes, you will derive the maximum benefit by joining all 12. You can choose any 1, 2, 3 or 4 sessions or up to 12 as you like. So with that, I welcome you all to this learning journey. And thank you, Mr. Chandramouli, for taking the time to share your experience and set the context, for the overall technology and changes that are happening in the manufacturing sector. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Nidhi. Thank you very much, Srishti. Let me share my slide and then talk. My slides are visible, Srishti?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So once again, on behalf of Tata Indian Institute of Skills, I welcome all of you. I see my good friend Raghavendra Ravi is joined. I also see Satish Jaina, the manufacturing head of Rolls-Royce, is joined. Raghavendra Ravi and me, we go back to the Unilever days. And many friends have joined today, and more are going to join in the next 5-10 minutes. Without much ado, I'll make a beginning to do the introduction of the 12 series or the 12 sessions, which are going to start from 9th February, and going up to 9th March, and 2 days a week, very comfortable timing for all the participants. And whoever is joined today in the curtain raiser, we will once again, if you could type out your email IDs, it will be once again the poster of the brochure of the course will be sent to you, so that even if you didn't receive it, you will receive it again. Now, to set the context, We named this course on behalf of Indian Institute of Skills. You are very familiar with Indian Institute of Science, Indian Institute of Technology, etc., etc. But some of you may be wondering what is the Indian Institute of Skills is all about. This is the a great mission started by none other than our Honorable Prime Minister and the then Chairman, Mr. Ratan Tata ji, and started a very big mission for the whole country and started the Indian Institute of Skills, which Tata has accepted. The brand of the Indian Institute of Skills belongs to the Government of India, and Tata has accepted to establish, operate, and run this, design, establish, operate, and run this institution for a minimum of 25 years, and after which we can continue to run also. Two big campuses have come up in Ahmedabad and Bombay under the leadership of Nidhi Goyal, who is there in the call today. And many more campuses. Our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Swami, has made a plan for having 100 campuses in the near future across the country. So with that short background about Indian Institute of Skills, let me tell you why we started this Industry 4.0 and AI for smart manufacturing. In the last 2 years, I hope my sound is audible. Whenever there is a problem, Ms. Srishti can alert me. In the last 2 years, we have touched on many manufacturing topics in the campus. We have a large campus in Ahmedabad and Bombay, which will repeat and reproduce and expand and replicate across the country. They are primarily focused on advanced manufacturing technologies, electrical vehicle technologies, industrial automation, and so on and so forth. And now is the time that we revisit that with icing on the cake, as we call it, is the Industry 4.0 on artificial intelligence. Until recently, even I was not having much belief on artificial intelligence because, we have not even started using our natural intelligence so far. But of late, I found artificial intelligence is a fantastic thing after I started using it myself. And in the context of smart manufacturing, many of us have some doubts about the word smart. It is the opposite is not a dumb. The SMART is an acronym for Internet of Things. I will explain briefly what is Internet of Things. But you could see in this slide many technology pictures, right? I think you might have seen it in the last 10 seconds. And many logos of the Government of India. What I want to say here, our Vikshit Bharat mission of 2047. I'm sure Industry 4.0, AI, and smart manufacturing have a great role to play. The Digital India, Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Skill India, 2 days back, our finance minister announced a huge increase in our Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, which is nothing but self-sufficiency in our various technologies, including defense technology. And I want to tell today, many of the students might have joined today, or they're going to join when we send the YouTube of today's video across. They would like to know which are the sectors they must apply for jobs. So our Indian Institute of Skills has got an obligation to not only train people, but also put 70% of the people onto a real job. So we create employability, we also create employment. So this is our mission. It is a commitment to the Government of India, Government of Maharashtra, Government of Gujarat, and later on to the various parts of India. In this, we have advanced manufacturing sectors, capital goods sector, automobile and e-mobility, which is nothing but the electrical vehicle. I included the traditional automobile also, because that is not going to disappear in the next 10 years. And the other day I read even Toyota is now looking at a water-based, hydrogen cell-based automobiles, which may not use the lithium-ion batteries, etc. Our colleague, Mr. Saurav Das Gupta, who's joined today's call, is doing a human work on the electrical vehicle training. We have a fantastic laboratory in both Bombay and Ahmedabad. All of you are welcome to visit that and see for yourself. Capital goods sector is nothing but machine tools and whatnot, in which I worked for the last 2 decades. Electronics and semiconductor is taking a center stage today. 2 days back, our finance minister announced a huge increase in the already large base of investment for electronics industry and semiconductor industry. 145,000 crores have been already committed by many companies, including Tata Electronics. Healthcare, needless to mention, is a growing sector in the country, including pharma. Smart city, building automation, these are very important. And 100 smart cities have been identified. Some of them are successfully implemented. Building automation, any building, not only a factory, hotels, hospitals, and whatnot, everybody can be automated through building automation concepts. And very, very important is aerospace. We are going to make our own complete aircraft, not only by HAL, but also by Tata with the collaboration of Airbus. It's coming up somewhere in Gujarat, Maharashtra. And defense, a huge 12% additional investment have been announced 2 days back. So I think the budget also is a great context for today's discussion. Education and training, last but not the least, is an area where AI is going to make a big impact. Our content development is already seeing some big inroads in training industry. Education, needless to mention, is another very big area for the universities and all. Technology is coming in a big way in all these sectors. Yeah, Srishti, my slides are moving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I want to touch a little bit about the students who are addressing today and also the people who are already working in the industry. There are many people who are already working in the industry joined the call today and who also registered in big numbers for the 12 sessions course. And you could see here the types of names I have written there. These are not just out of the hat. These are approved by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Ministry of Heavy Industries, and Ministry of Education. And all these job roles in the typical names written out here are approved by the Skill India Mission. Smart Mechatronics Engineer is a foundation of anything and everything. Mechatronics is not only pneumatics, hydraulics, but the combination of electronics and electrical engineering and instrumentation put together become the mechatronics. So that's the foundation of what we are going to talk today or in the next 12 sessions. Factory automation engineer, digital manufacturing engineer, additive manufacturing engineer, robotic welding engineer. In our Tata campus, we have the robotic welding engineer being trained. We have robots in the welding shop. Manual welding is a thing of the past. Electrical battery systems and other electrical systems. We have 50 electrical kits for training people on the electrical vehicle industry. Digital design engineer, digital quality engineer, predictive maintenance engineer, augmented reality specialist. I only mentioned here 10 job roles. Of 120 job roles we have designed and given to the Government of India, and they are approving them one by one on behalf of several sector skill councils, as we call it. Sector skill councils are nothing but a government body. It's a public-private partnership between Government of India and the private sector. There is an aerospace sector skill council. There is an automation sector skill council along with electronics. There is the automobile sector skill council. There is a capital goods sector skill council. We are tied up with all of them. Tata Indian Institute of Skill is a delivery mechanism. We deliver at the highest standard of quality and the highest standard of employability, right? So we are a delivery mechanism. We are tied up with Skill India. In fact, our own project is a public-private partnership along with the Government of India. The brand Indian Institute of Skills belongs to the Government of India. And I have shown one example of the CGSC, which is nothing but the Capital Goods Skill Council. You see the logo there. Samarth Udyog Centers is an acronym for Smart Manufacturing Laboratories. Around 10 to 20 laboratories, or 10 was already running. Another 20 laboratories are coming up across the country. Over 1,000 crores have been invested by the Government of India to set up the Samarth Udyog laboratories. Indian Institute of Science is an example here. Indian Institute of Delhi is another example. I mean to say, this future and emerging job roles, which are not only driven by Industry 4.0, but several emerging technologies, as I call it. Additive manufacturing is one emerging technology, right? Augmented reality is another emerging technology. Electrical vehicle battery system is another emerging technology. So 4.0 plus emerging technologies, right? Put together is determining the future jobs. When I say future job, not only fresh students passing out of colleges, but also the people already working in industry will be upgraded to these jobs. And when that happens, you will see a great impact on the Indian economy as well as the Indian industry. I will slightly press the pedal now from the first gear. You can see that the impact is not only on engineering jobs, but even on management jobs. You know, Messrs. Kirloskar Institute of Management Education in Karnataka took a pioneering effort. in establishing management education with 4.0, right? Even Tata Indian Skill is going to start it next year onwards, because while we develop a lot of engineers, we also need to develop the managers. So we have a vision to develop digital transformation engineer consultant or digital transformation management consultant. Likewise, smart manufacturing manager, intelligent automation manager, lean 4.0. This is a very, very important topic. How do we enhance lean manufacturing with the help of 4.0 technology? Is a well-researched science by now, and later on we'll talk about in one of the courses, lean 4.0 manager, system integration manager, business analytics, proactive quality 4.0, asset utilization, digital supply chain. Last but not the least, PLM 4.0. My colleague, Mr. Rabindra Saha, is going to talk one of these 12 sessions on PLM 4.0. He is a dyed-in-the-wool technology man, unlike me. I know only manufacturing, but Rabindra Saha knows technology. I will talk about it a little later. Artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm for predictive quality, predictive maintenance, predictive supply chain. Anything you want to predict, you must use machine learning algorithm. I myself convinced in the recent past. Moving on, what is happening in the Indian industry? We started with high volume automation. Some of you may be thinking that 4.0 only we started automation. No. We started automation 15, 20 years back. Maruti Udyog, Toyota, all the cars in India are produced with high level of robotic automation. But then we moved on to customized mass production, right? Srishti, my slides are moving.
Yes, sir, it's moving.
Customized mass production means variety of components. Look at the picture there, the valve industry. I myself installed in 3 areas in this industry for flexible manufacturing system, we call it. That means when customer is demanding variety, you cannot use only a high volume automation like we do in the car industry. We need a flexible manufacturing system. Then we moved on to highly complex shapes and very complex and very precision oriented components, which are typical of the aerospace industry and the rocket industry, space industry, watch industry, jewel industry, medical industry, so on and so forth. Some of the pictures here are real case studies we have implemented when I was working in machine tool industry, right? Somebody raised the hand. We will come to that at the end of the talk, right? Complex designs. There are many products we cannot do by ordinary traditional manufacturing. We need very unique methods. Additive manufacturing or 3D printing has come as a very big topic. It is also covered in one of the 12 sessions. Complex designs, right? And in all these cases, we have laboratories in Tata IS, right? Particularly additive manufacturing and CNC machining. There are laboratories in our Mumbai and Ahmedabad campus. Some of you want to visit that, go for a short course, long course, all that is we can talk later on. Then last but not the least is topic of today, smart manufacturing. We have done the high volume manufacturing, we have done the customized manufacturing, we have done the complex shapes, we have done the additive manufacturing. Now the time has come for smart manufacturing. What is smart manufacturing? You see, smart manufacturing is driven by the purpose should be understood. So we should not do anything just for the sake of technology hype. I don't believe myself that we should do for the sake of the hype. I mentioned about variety of products. Look at the mobile phone. The Apple phone, all of them have the same design. When you say iPhone 15, it's all same, but colors are different. How do we get different colors? Right? And when the COVID came, during pandemic only, I started all these webinars. Mr. Raghavendra will confirm. May 2000, year 2020. There is the first webinar on COVID. How COVID made an impact on Industry 4.0. Right? Or conversely, how Industry 4.0 made an impact on COVID. All this we discussed another day. Then we have a lot of wars now. Ukraine, and I don't want to talk about it now. So there is so much of uncertainty in the world. One uncertainty is caused by customer himself. Variety is the demand of the customer. Another uncertainty is caused by the suppliers. This is known to us. The business is always volatile, uncertain, ambiguous, and whatnot. Right? But we have more uncertainty now caused by wars. If the Suez Canal is blocked, the ships will not come. Right? When the COVID impacts, the material will not be produced. So with all these challenges, We need technologies which are not physical technologies. We need digital technologies, right? Now, another reason I was thinking myself, we are able to use digital technologies for booking a car through Ola, for booking a car through Uber. We are using digital technology for booking a car, for booking food from masala dosa from Swiggy, and maybe paneer paratha from Zomato. So all the Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, how do they operate? They operate on a big backbone of what is called Internet of Things. Internet of Things, my dear friends, is nothing but IoT. In our day-to-day life, we have been using them for the last 10 years, right? Why can't we use them in manufacturing? So somewhere around 10 years back, a lot of research was done in Germany, particularly in Germany, and then thereafter in America, Japan, and other places, that we should start using Internet of Things not only for booking a car or booking a food or whatever, but also in manufacturing. So from that point of view, my cursor, the cursor was not moving. Again, digital technology. So 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4. I'm sure all of you know this. I don't want to bore you to death with all these things, but easy to remember is mechanization is 1.0, 17th century, steam engine. 2.0 is about electrical power, motors, right? Faraday's law, etc. And then the mass production line started off. 3.0 is computerization. Computerization, IT system, to some extent robotics also. And then came Internet of Things, digital technologies. Many of us, we get confused between digital technology and 3.0. No, digital technology is to do with Internet of Things. So when things are connected through internet, when devices are connected through internet, when products are connected through internet, when machines are connected through internet, when people are connected through internet, we get Internet of Things. And that is backbone of Industry 4.0. So all this will be described in our 12 sessions. We are expecting at least 200 people to make benefit out of this, right? And in the journey of this, you will see a beautiful train, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. This journey is inevitable now. It is not a good to have. It is a must have. Why do you need to have? As I already explained, mass customization, variety of requirements. Then volatile, uncertain, and complex and ambiguous, UCA world. And the pandemic also did a lot of mischief. Now we have different kind of pandemic in Ukraine and other places. Increase in variant diversity. Then we need to improve the lean. We have to go for operational excellence beyond the lean. In my session on 9th February, I will talk about this. Operational excellence beyond lean. I'll touch upon that in my master class on 9th February. So don't miss the 9th February, which is the first session of the 12 sessions. Then PLM. Rabindra Saga is going to talk about PLM. And our Dr. Gautam Datta from Siemens. He worked in IBM, HAL, Siemens. Yeah, I'll talk about him shortly. Then our Jagannath, who worked in the automation industry for the last 30, 40 years. See, all these gentlemen and MaxByte experts, Mr. Kannabiran has joined, Mr. Gift Selvin has joined. They are experts in Industry 4.0. You know, we are all more of industrial end users. People like me are end users. But the technology experts are going to deliver 8 sessions. Out of the 12 sessions, end users are going to deliver 4 sessions. And because we represent customer, we love customers. But technology experts, MaxByte people are going to deliver 8 sessions. Industry 4.0 in a nutshell, I don't want to bore you now. We will take up it on the 9th of February. But smart technologies, we must understand. Those who joined today, you must know what are the technologies. We will be talking in the 12 sessions about what is the meaning of intelligent automation. Mr. Jagannath will be talking about intelligent automation, right? He is actually implementing it. He is working for BFW, very big company, is the 3rd largest capital goods company in India. And they opened a new division to do digital manufacturing and industrial automation. The division has already touched 100 crores within 3 years, right? Now they opened a factory in France and whatnot. Smart IIoT factory, right? Smart IIoT factory, little bit I will talk, and more will be talked by Dr. Gautam Datta. Dr. Gautam Datta is expert from Siemens, right? Even now he works for Siemens as a consultant. Then artificial intelligence, augmented reality, additive manufacturing, blockchain technology, system integration technology, simulation, digital twin. So far I thought digital twin is only a buzzword. But I tell you, digital twin is going to be the future of every industry, not only manufacturing industry, including healthcare industry, including what is called the construction industry. You need digital twin. What is the advantage? I won't talk about it now. You will see in one of the sessions. Cloud computing, data analytics. Data analytics is a brain of Industry 4.0. Data science, right? So all this, why are we doing? We are doing because there is a variety of parts. I went to a company in MSME company in Chennai. I asked them, what is your biggest challenge? They make clutches and brakes, right? They make clutches and brakes for tractors. They make only tractor clutches and tractor brakes, but they are making it for 200 types of tractors. And I tell you, they make 1,000 types of clutches and brakes for 200 types of tractors, right? I mean, because they're crazy, because every tractor, different models, different variants, right? Some of them are exported abroad, some are for Indian market, etc. Then I asked them, what is your biggest challenge? They said, mixing and mess up. The quality manager told me, we mix up and mess up. What do they mix up and mess up? Look at this picture. Are you able to see the picture there? Yeah, I will try to see whether I can take the pointer. Yes, I can take the pointer. Can you see the picture? Yeah. So you see the several parts which go into one clutch or a one brake. This is a clutch. In this case, it is a clutch. There are several parts, child parts, right? Now all of them are getting mixed up because they have varieties, thousands of varieties of clutches and brakes. They're all getting mixed up. Now they're slowly introducing digital technology, right? I don't want to elaborate all this. You will see several case studies being presented by our various experts, 12 experts. 12 different experts are going to talk to you on 12 different days, right? And then I already told you about the MSME challenge. MSME small companies, they suffer on various things. They suffer on demand visibility. They suffer on stringent quality specifications. They suffer for delivery problems, right? And a variety of parts. In fact, MSME make more variety than the customer OEM to whom they are supplying. Like I explained just now for the tractor company. Tractor company is making only 2 or 3 types of tractors. But the MSME in Chennai is making so many types of clutches and brakes for so many types of tractors. So who requires digital manufacturing more? Not the large OEMs only. More and more MSMEs, they require it. So I want to, friends, please, I'll take a small breath here, but I want to tell you, please spread the message. More and more, I want small and medium enterprises to join and benefit out of these courses. Well, these are the very famous thing in automation. Mr. Jagannath will elaborate this in the course, which is following one of the courses. The schedule is available. It will be talking about it later on. The automation is overcoming dull, the dirty, the dangerous, difficult, and distancing. Yeah, this is a big topic. I will talk a little bit on this on 9th February, and Jagannath will talk more detail, right? Dr. Vasta wants to ask some question. Sir, we can ask a little later. Just accumulate all the questions, yeah, and type it out if you want on the text box, right? The dull jobs, routine jobs, the dirty jobs like painting, the difficult jobs like lifting a weight, the dangerous job like welding, and the COVID caused the social distancing, right? I mean, these are big case studies with videos. I will explain on 9th of February. Then Jagannath will show many real life case studies. What are the benefits? Okay, sir, we are talking all the technologies. What is the benefit? In the era of digitalization and automation, the benefits are many. Safety, quality, productivity, cost, uptime, delivery, cycle time, flexibility. I highlighted flexibility. You see the yellow color, flexibility. So far, lean manufacturing was talking all other things, but they could not manage flexibility. Yes, I know. Lean manufacturing tried with various concepts like what they call haijunka. There is something called haijunka, Japanese terminology for managing flexibility. But it has got limitations. So digital technology is now enabling this. I will explain when I talk on 9th February with an example from Siemens Bombay factory, how they are improving flexibility and many features, traceability, connectivity, visibility, transparency, mobility, and I highlighted real time. You see, real time means I get the information with no delay in the information. Zero delay, zero latency, right? No delay in the information called real time. Then what kind of information? Descriptive data analytics, diagnostic data analytics, predictive data analytics, prescriptive data analytics. Again, I highlighted predictive, right? Because their old systems already covered descriptive. But diagnostic and predictive, we need a different system. The technology tools through cloud computing and artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms, they are all part of this subject. So I don't want to go more and more detail. There are many global players, Schneider, Siemens, GE, they all will give you the jobs, my dear students, right? Some of you joined today. These are the people give you jobs, maybe 2 times the salary of other companies, right? And global players in CNC machine tools, Mazak, Makino, FFG, Fanuc, whatnot. And then Robo, Kobo, ABB, Kuka, Fanuc, Siemens, Yaskawa, Rockwell, Mitsubishi Electric, you name it. They are all there in India. We are not talking names which are abroad. They're all there in India, both in advanced manufacturing and in digital technology. Okay, they are all there in India. India is going to be the powerhouse of the future digital technology. We already have 60% penetration of smartphone and 20% penetration in smart manufacturing system. Now, very, very important from Tata IS point of view, I want to tell you, you see, we started off with elements of automation, mechatronics, drives, PLC, CNC, human machine interface, HMI, SCADA, and all these things we started running very well. Already more than 800 students have benefited, passed out, almost 90-95% placed, right? Please send the word across through all your colleges, your network of institutions, etc., to come and participate and enjoy the Bombay campus, enjoy the Ahmedabad campus. Okay, you may say, sir, when are you going to start the Chennai campus and all? It'll take some time, right? We will start. There is a big vision for it. But we also started partial automation, robotics, autonomous mobile robo. AMR means autonomous mobile robo. It's a fantastic thing. Seeing is believing. Our Amazon and Flipkart and all these people are already using. There are jobs for AMR in India already, right? Reliance has taken over a big company in Delhi with thousands of autonomous mobile robots they already produced like that. So these two already established. Now in the next 3 months, we are establishing in Tata Indian Institute of Skills, IoT, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, etc., in the banner of Industry 4.0, artificial intelligence for smart manufacturing, not for Ola, Uber, Masala Dosa, etc. These are for manufacturing. So we call it the factory automation skill pyramid. So the people who join here, different categories of people, different qualifications, all that our COO will explain in another call, another day. Now comes very, very important. Yeah. Forget about me. I'm there already. Yeah. Dr. Gautam Datta, Industry 4.0 digital transformation expert. 40 plus years at Siemens, PTC, TCS, ANSYS, IBM, HAL. We are so lucky to have Mr. Gautam Datta with us, specialized in digital manufacturing strategy and value unlocking. He will tell you exactly what is the benefit for the customer. And that is his session. In fact, his session is a 12th session. You have to really hold your breath for his session to come. Then Mr. Jagannath, COO and whole-time director, M2 Next Solution, which is part of the BFW company. Former leadership, 30 years he worked in Fanuc India, last 5 years in BFW, M2 Next. Deep expertise in automation. Now he has put digital on it, intelligent automation, and large-scale 4.0 deployment. Not only India, he is doing in Europe also with his office in France, right? And he has promised me that many of the Tata IS people are going to join his France office, right? And Rabindra Saha, he is a quintessential Tata motor man, right? See how he's smiling. Beautiful, right? He's now moved on from Tata Motor. He's doing Industry 4.0 now for shipping industry. He's in Bombay and he's going to visit our campus soon. 30 plus years across automotive engineering, Tata Motor, Jamshedpur, Pune, he's very close to the Tata Motor management. Well, unfortunately, Tata Motor lost him. He's with Indian Shipping. Never mind, he can always come back. He can help Tata Indian Institute of Skills. So his heart is in Tata. He is an expert in PLM 4.0. See, PLM was there for the last 20 years, but now product lifecycle management together with 4.0 is the job of our future. And Rabindra Saga is going to talk about it in one of the sessions. Don't miss the session. Don't miss any of the sessions. Right? Well, my session will come on 9th February, blah, blah, blah. Right? So, but there are 5 more experts, my dear friends. Surendran, soaked in technology. And each one of them, remember, they are not academicians. They are running a company which has implemented more than 500 solutions within India and another 100 solutions in Middle East and America. And it is run by 5 people, promoters. They are not, all of them are not promoters. Surendran is a promoter. Vinod is a promoter. Gift Selvin is a training director. Kannapiran is a training chief manager. Madhusudan is one of the training experts. I think Madhusudan is going to change now. His sister is getting married, getting another faculty. These people are not only trainers, they implemented Industry 4.0, all technologies across the length and breadth of India, as well as Middle East and America, right? Middle East to a large extent, America to some extent. The CEO of this company, Mr. Ram Shankar, all of them worked in big companies. They worked in TCS, they worked in, you name it, GE, all the people worked. And then they came out and set up a startup venture around 10 years back. Now they reached a level of penetration. We can reasonably say is a well-known name. Then they opened a training division because their customers are asking, can you also train our people? So they established laboratories in many colleges already. Around 5 colleges in India, they established laboratories. PSG College, Coimbatore is an example. And they established colleges in America, in Middle East also. So those 5 people are going to talk to you about technology. So what is a course? Before I close, I want to tell you what is a course, right? Because you're all eagerly waiting. What is the course? The course is 12 sessions, 12 live online masterclasses. Please understand, real people are going to talk to you on online. These are not some, AI chatbot talking to you. It is not some Sana talking to you, etc. It is real people talking to you on online masterclasses, 12 live sessions and 2 hours each, weekdays, 3 to 5 p.m. on, wrongly typed, Wednesday. Or maybe the weekday might change, I think. Okay. Because Srishti has written weekdays, maybe there are different days. She will tell us, right? The dates are given here. 10th February, right? Here there is a 9th February, then there is a 10th February, 12th February, then there is a 17th February, 19th February, then there is a 21st February, then 24th February, 26th February, then we have 3rd March, 5th March, and 7th March, right? So 7th March being the 12th session. There is some shuffling. We will take care of it, don't worry. And weekdays, she will clarify. And Saturdays are very clear, 10:30, 12:30, right? So 12 sessions. Within 6 weeks, 12 sessions will be completed. Very short. I know many of you are very busy with the year-end manufacturing and all, but not to worry, it won't take away much time from your day-to-day thing. It is not going to affect. Saturdays anyway is comfortable, I think. But weekdays, one of the days, you have to provide 3 to 5 p.m. I suggest all of you join all the 12 sessions. You know one thing I have not told you. Tata Indian Institute of Skill is a non-profit organization. Is a non-profit organization run by Tata Trust. And Tata Trust, is spending 66% of the profits of Tata Group for social activities. This many of you may not know. Even I didn't know earlier. 66% of the profit of the Tata Group is spent on social activities like healthcare, like education, like training. So please, however, we have to recover some cost. And unless we do some charges, the value will not be, realized, even from your side. Therefore, there is a small fee which Srishti will circulate all of you. And these are all paid courses. They are not free courses. We offer 80% subsidy. We offer 80% subsidy, and we are charging you only a very small fee, which is what you can look at it. So we are doing it as a non-profit organization. And we give you a beautiful certificate. We give a beautiful certificate. You see, for any one session, even if you apply only one session, sir, I don't want all the 12. I want only one. Okay. You get a participation certificate. Right? Beautiful Tata Trust, Skill India, everything is written. And you see, Miss Nidhi Goyal has signed, Indian Institute of Skills is written. Yeah. I mean, lorem ipsum is, don't worry. Here the topic name will be written and the overall course is written. You will get a certificate for that one course, one session. But if you do 4 sessions, which is called the level 1 foundation certificate, level 2 specialization certificate, which I showed you in the previous slide. You see, level 1, 4 sessions, industrial IoT, industrial communication protocol, edge connectivity, IT OT integration, industrial cyber security, cloud computing, industrial data platform. This we call it the foundation. Very, very important. Then we talk advanced technologies, industrial data analytics, visualization, digital twin for manufacturing system and assets, AR, VR, autonomous mobile robo, AI, ML, blockchain for intelligent manufacturing. We call them as advanced technologies, right? Somewhat specialization. Then operational excellence. We come from the customer side. Why industrial automation and smart manufacturing? 9th February. Flexible intelligent automation case studies. 25th February. PLM 4.0. 28th February. Unlocking business value from industry 4.0. 7th March. So we deliberately moved them a little away from the technologies so that having understood the technologies, you can easily appreciate the overall picture, especially the 2nd, 3rd and 4th course. So when I come back here, if you do the level 1 foundation, you get a foundation certificate, internationally accredited certificate. There is something called IACET. Then level 2 specialization certification. Again, internationally accredited certificate. But you have to write a small examination. After attending, Backspite will conduct a test. Yeah, maybe an MCQ or whatever. If you pass the test, okay, we'll give you the globally recognized certification. You have to attend the course. You cannot say, no, I'm absent and all. Send me the YouTube version. No. Then you have to attend it. With all those terms and conditions, they will offer it. Maybe we'll circulate the terms and conditions. We have not done it yet. Srishti can note down. Collect the terms and conditions to get the international certification. Maxbait has got certain small list of terms and conditions. We will circulate all of it. But when you do all the 12 courses, all the 8 courses of Maxbite, level 1 and level 2, you get what is called Industry 4.0 Championship Certificate. Moment you do the 8 courses of Maxbite, level 1 plus level 2, you get Industry 4.0 Championship Certificate. It's a very high value, I can tell you. I remember 2-3 years back, there is a Pune organization did digital champion certification, right? And it was well accepted even by very large corporations. So finally, expert certificate. If you do the 4 courses of Gautam Datta, Rabindra Saha, Jagannath and Chandramouli, you get what is called expert certificate. So imagine the kind of certificates we are talking about here, right? And then the key takeaways. This is my last slide. Clear understanding of digital manufacturing system, IT, OT integration, data flow. Ability to evaluate, implement smart manufacturing technologies. Exposure to real world use cases across automation, PLM, analytics, AI from industry experts. Above all, stronger employability in fast growing domains. Digital manufacturing, industry 4.0 specialist, etc. Right? So, yeah, I'll stop there and then I'll come back to the screen. We have 15 minutes, 45 minutes I was talking, sorry. The 15 minutes, if you have any questions, some raise the hand. I already see around 48, 50 people already joined. Very good. Congratulations. These 48 people deserve an applause, isn't it, Nidhi? These 48 people who joined today deserve an applause because they benefited from a session which will lead them to the other 12 sessions. Yes, any questions from anybody? Dr. Vasta Mudavadia. Go ahead, sir. Whoever has question, you can even open the video for them.
Navneet has asked, can we get case studies for EMS assembly line? So if we can share maybe one or two examples.
Did you ask EMS?
Yes, EMS assembly line.
Oh, are we referring to electrical vehicle systems? I don't know what they can the person ask the question himself and explain what is EMS. I'm sorry, I'm let me tell you, I have very little knowledge about the word called EMS.
Sure, I'll just
Is
try
it
and
energy?
unmute them.
Is it energy management systems they are talking? Maybe energy management system?
Electronic manufacturing, he has typed. Navneet, I've also allowed your mic. You
Okay,
can
okay.
unmute.
Electronic manufacturing system. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Well. That is not, unfortunately, that is not in our curriculum. Our curriculum is common to all the sectors. Electronic manufacturing is not part of these 12 sessions. My apologies. And we will try to get somebody from Tata Electronics for another fireside discussion. Ms. Nidhi is noting down. And the way the Apple phone is manufactured, the way we are going to make semiconductors in Dholera in Gujarat is all about electronic manufacturing. We have good knowledge, but not with me. This team may not be able to handle it. I'm sorry. So we will take it up in another forum. We'll note it down. Yes, next question.
So I'd just like to add there that, some of the concepts of automated assembly lines that you will learn about through this 12-part series would apply to any kind of automated assembly lines, whether it is for the electronic products or for others. So to that extent, mention of the technology that you're learning, irrespective of what you apply it to.
Very good answer. I think I will request Mr. Jagannath to add use cases for EMS with automation. Yes, very good answer. So I will ask him because every sector he is going to present automation case studies and he is doing real life case studies. I will ask him to include what he has done in the electronic manufacturing automation case studies, either himself or the industry has done. He will add it in his presentation. I'll make a note of it. Please remind me if I forget. Yes, we will do it in the Jagannath session.
Sure, sir. So another question is, I think someone wants to know more about cyber physical system. Mr. Jobin.
Very interesting. This cyber physical system is an interesting jargon. Very simply put it, you combine the power of the internet to the physical systems, right? I will touch upon it in my 9th session, but to very briefly, if I have a physical system called CNC machine, and if I make it internet enabled, so I'm making it smart. The moment I make the CNC machine smart, I'm bringing the CNC machine into a cyber physical system. For example, I take another example. A robo existed even for the last 20 years, but they never made the robo intelligent robo. Now they are making digitalized robo. They are adding Internet of Things and other solutions added to the robo. Then the robo comes into the cyber physical systems. And I can go on and on and on. So integrating the Internet of Things on the one hand, digital technology, right? I can request Rabindra Saha to elaborate this point and also Mr. Dr. Gautam Datta to elaborate this point and Dr. Jagannath to elaborate this point. But I will touch upon it on 9th February. And our friend Mr. Surendra can explain it beautifully, right? But suffice to say for the general audience today, because today we have a myriad of students and industry people, combining the power of the physical automation and making it digitalized and intelligent is a job of the cyber physical systems.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other questions anyone has, please you can type it in the chat box or you can raise your hand. I'm happy to answer.
Good questions. You can raise it. I have no time limit. If other has some time limit, they may leave as per the 6 o'clock, but I can go on and on for the other questions.
Sir, another question has come up from Mohan Raj. How to
Yes.
develop the digital twin system for manufacturing systems?
Very good. See, suppose I don't want to destroy a machine. I don't want to put some destructive testing to a metrology equipment, etc., etc. What I do, I create a 3D model. I create a 3D model of the product. I can create the 3D model of the process. I can create the 3D model of the equipment. I can create the 3D model even of the man. Man, machine, material, method, all four, we can create 3D models from the real life equipment, real life process going on in a factory, okay? Or supposed to go on in a greenfield venture. And I bring all the 3D models to a digital platform. Then I can do many research experiment on that. For example, I can do 5S, I can do Kaizen, I can do Kanban, I can do lean manufacturing trials, I can do anything I want. I can even do R&D on that, but I only 3D model. Right? For example, Siemens did a fantastic project in Bangalore CMTI. They displayed in CMTI. The spindle of Siemens is digitally brought into the computer, and they are testing the spindle only on a digital twin on the computer. Yeah, my good friends today joined from machine tool industry will appreciate when I say about spindle. Instead of touching the spindle on the real machine, you touch the spindle on the computer machine, right? You may ask, is it same as simulation? It is not simulation. The difference, there are three words, simulation, augmented reality, and digital twin. I will reserve for the expert to talk about it, but I tell you, this is very confusing sometimes. Simulation does not bring the 3D model from the physical. Augmented reality applies virtual reality to the physical. But digital twin is bringing the 3D model from the physical to the computer. Three different technologies with three different purposes. Just a brief answer from my side.
Okay, thank you. So, next question is any pointers on JLE 5C framework? Like, how much will it be covered in the course?
5G.
Yeah, JLE 5C framework.
You see.
So, they have spelled it as in JAY LEE, then 5 and C, 5C framework.
Seems to be a jargon of that company. I have not seen it anywhere in the general literature. I am ignorant of it. I'm quite familiar with 5S, and I'm not at all familiar with 5G, right? But there are experts too who knows about 5G. But I think you're asking about a 5C. I don't know what is 5C. If you could elaborate, sir, it'll be better. You can type in the text box what you mean by your question. To the extent we avoid abbreviations, we will be more than happy.
Okay, no problem. We can move to the next one. Next is is there scope for startups or the startups who wish to implement solutions in Industry 4.1 smart manufacturing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I tell you, I myself mentor many startups without knowing the subject. Let me admit, right? Without knowing the subject. But where do we help startup? Is to understand customers' requirement. And NASSCOM has developed more than 100 startups in Industry 4.0. If I ask my friend in NASSCOM Delhi, I'll introduce him one day. He said, no, there are 1,000 people we enrolled, but there are at least 100 successful and 10 unicorns, right? He will tell. Now, what are the successful startups? Some are specializing in sensors. Some are specializing in edge devices. Some are specializing in communication protocols. Some are specializing in Internet of Things. But there are many who are specializing in data analytics. Many startups are specializing in data analytics. So what they do, they create the dashboard, app, what we call app solutions, applications. App means applications. So they create applications, software engineers. But we need more startups in hardware side. See, fortunately, we have this MaxByte. Why I brought them in partnership to the startup? Because they're strong in hardware they're strong in software. They implemented in companies. So they are not only a data analytics people. So there are many companies who are small companies in, I mentored in Bangalore. There is one company, done a yeoman work in sensors, only sensors. Husband and wife returned from America after 18 years in a big company. And here they established, last 5 years, they're very successful. They only develop sensors. And they embed a software inside the sensor. Is an example of a startup company, successful startup company. But they're all struggling to scale up. We all need to help them to find the funding partners and other things. There's a big ecosystem working on funding. Yes.
Okay, so Navneet had asked about the 5C framework. They
Just
have
one more point.
elaborated.
Sorry, one more point.
Sorry, yeah.
Startups are required to help MSMEs. MSMEs cannot afford to make payments to large companies. I'm not mentioning any brand because some of them may be listening today. Large companies, MSME cannot afford that big payment for digital technology. So we need several startup companies. Our Prime Minister has announced beautiful schemes even 2 days back again. Already schemes are available, 2 lakhs rupees. There's a scheme for 2 lakh rupees per startup and 2 lakh rupees per MSME. Avail of that and at least help MSMEs to implement small digital technologies. Like Ola, Uber, you can do small contributions. For example, monitoring production in an MSME shop floor for 24/7 is one application, single one application. A startup company can do it easily. And we can multiply that across. We have 6 million MSME in India. I know, of which 50,000 are worth the salt, but 6 million MSME, 50,000 MSME available to buy your apps for production monitoring. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
So Navneet, who was asking about the 5C framework, he has elaborated saying that the cyber connection, cognition, configuration. JLE is starter of I'm not sure some PHM framework to utilize predictive maintenance system. I think they're trying to say something. I'm not
What is the
getting
name
the
of this
right
person?
point.
What is the name of this person?
Navneet.
Navneet. Mr. Navneet, which company, sir?
And Navneet, I have enabled your mic. If you want to directly ask the question, you can.
No. Is it from which company I'm asking? Flex. Oh, Flex is
Yes.
Flextronics. Is it Flextronics? Okay, whatever. Mr. Navneet can join the technology courses where he will find the answers to this. The 8 technology courses, particularly the one that Surendran is going to do. But I don't want him to restrict only to one session, sorry. But all technology answers you will find in those courses. Yes.
Okay. One more question that has come up is, will there be a chance to connect with MSMEs to understand their pain points?
No, your voice was garbling.
So the
Can you
question
repeat?
is that will there be a chance to connect with MSMEs to understand their pain points and startups during the course?
Why not? See, we are expecting at least 400, 500 to enroll. I'm sure this week when the YouTube gets launched. See, sometime when you launch too early also, people are scared to enroll. When you launch too late also, they say you don't have time to enroll. So we do it just 1 week before now. Okay. So now in the next 1 week, if 500 people enroll, I tell you, there will be several MSMEs in that. That database, I don't mind sharing, and Nidhi will take a call, connecting the various people. See, we'll create a platform. How we will do? We have, see, Tata IAS is supported by TCS. Please understand. Our CEO is from TCS. So we have excellent platform called TCS Ion. We will try to make one more platform, my vision, to connect the MSMEs on the one hand and connect the startup ventures on the other hand. We will try it. But give us some time. It will take 3 months' time. Yes.
Okay.
First of all, join
yeah.
the course. Then we will know who you are.
Okay, so the next question is that how ISO QMS will help in career, and what property it can be learned. Okay, so maybe how it can be learned is what they mean. IAFT, ISO, QMS.
When Satish Jaina is here, I should not talk about QMS because he's a number one in the country for ISO 9000, right? But ISO 9000 is not the subject of our 12 sessions, but I can indulge in an answer that digital technology is required to promote quality systems. Now I have a module which I'm not doing this time called Quality 4.0. Excellent module I have. I'll do it after April. Yeah, Nidhi, make a note. In that, we promote using digital technology to enable quality management and quality engineering. There are two subjects. Quality engineering is a separate subject. Quality management is another subject, about which we will have a master class somewhere in April, May. But suffice to say, every function in organization, right? Be it quality, be it delivery, be it cost, be it flexibility, be it safety, be it uptime, be it energy efficiency, whatever, all have an impact from the digital technology. I guarantee you. I'm not saying because we are running this session. The people who benefited out of it, one of the best example is Blue Star. Blue Star in Maharashtra. The 5 factories of Blue Star, all of them are connected by MaxByte technologies. Around 500 equipments are connected in Blue Star. Every year they keep on increasing, scaling up, scaling up. Then Caterpillar, Chennai. I mean, there are so many examples in India. At least OEMs, Tata Motor, 100%. Tata Steel, 100%. I tell you, Tata Steel got the global award for what is called the Lights Out Factory. Tata Steel, Kalinganagar, one factory. We are the only one company in the whole country out of 64 companies globally who got the award. Imagine what kind of group we are talking about here. So ISO definitely. Go ahead.
So, sir, some of them are just thanking and saying it was a wonderful session.
Lot of vote of thanks. But Dr. Vasta is not asking. His hand is still raised.
Yes, his hand is still raised. So I think we have covered most of it.
No,
People are
Omkar
asking for
Chavan.
the.
No, Omkar Chavan has just now typed. I'm not getting the registration link. So please, we have to see. We will help all the 150 people who have joined now with registration links for the 12 courses. And I also request Srishti to, like Ms. Nidhi has planned, one registration link per session also is useful, and one registration link for all the session is also useful. So let us book the registration link and we'll track per session and the per module. There are 3 modules, as you know: fundamental module, advanced module, expert module. Fundamental module is called foundation. Advanced module is called specialization. Expert module is expert. All 3 modules will have link, individual link for 12 sessions. We will help you. Thank you for the feedback. We will improve the links.
Yes, so we have shared the registration link in the chat box.
Besides, we will also share with all the people, at least who participated today and those who could not participate today. We will share per session link. It's our commitment.
Sure. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sure. I think we can move to the closing of the session. We have crossed the time also.
If there are no other points, I want to make one request, and then Ms. Nidhi will do the closing remark. The one request I have made is each one of you who was in this call, right? Not only join this course, I already told you it's a non-profit organization with 80% subsidy, but also you can tell another 10 more people to join. Imagine if each one of you tell another 10 more people, see the multiplier effect. Government of India spent 1,000 crores in Samarth Udyog centers. And they have a program called Accelerator Program. MaxByte is part of the Accelerator Program. The multiplier effect is what we are looking for. So when more people join, look at the benefit for the nation. It's a nation building exercise. Please understand. It is not some 12 sessions, some cost 1,500 rupees. Don't take it like that. It is a nation building exercise. And then when we do that, you will be the first group of 100 people who can become a startup company or startup venture or in your own OEMs like Rolls-Royce. The head of manufacturing at Rolls-Royce has joined today, Mr. Satish Jaina. He is expert in quality management. That's why I'm so confident that if Rolls-Royce expert head has joined today, and from quality, he has moved to manufacturing. I'm sorry, I'm not promoting Satish Jaina. I'm just saying the kind of people who are benefited by these courses, I want all of you to become like him. He's a role model today on this in this platform today. I'm proud to say that. Dr. Vasta, your hand is still raised. Anything? Did he type anything?
No, sir. Not
Okay.
yet.
Over to Nidhi.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chandramouli, for explaining, what the 12-part series on Industry 4.0 and AI for smart manufacturing will cover. Thank you for also talking about, the relevance of these topics for the current manufacturing scenario. I do hope, once again, to see people who are in this call and people from their friends and family network to join the call. Please know that we have a limit on the maximum participation per session. At Tata IIS, we are very, very focused on the quality of training delivery. It's not just about the numbers, it is about what we are actually able to take back from the session.
Correct.
So actually, we will be capping it at about 50 people per session. So we cannot have hundreds of participants, even though it's an online session and technically space is not a constraint.
I added all of
but
them.
yeah, but effectiveness
15 to
will
12.
be. So please make sure that you sign up before we run out of space. Especially in some sessions, we're seeing a lot of interest. So there we might run out of space sooner than later. But yes, we will have a lot of practical anecdotes and applications and case studies to talk about. So since some of you here were asking about that, please know that the whole idea is not to look at things in a theoretical manner, but to look at the application. Skilling is all about hands-on and all about practical applications. So yes, hope to see a lot of you again in the online sessions. Thank you once again, Mr. Chandramouli, for taking all the questions and responding to them, with so much candor and patience.
One clarification, the sessions will be 90 minutes and 30 minutes available for clarification by the candidates who join. So
Yes.
We welcome interactive session. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. With that, we will sign off for today and see you again from 9th Feb onwards. Bye-bye.